Hello, everybody. My name is Darius, as you can see, and I am a managing director or a CEO of Lithuanian Audiovisual Authors and Producers Association, AVAKA. So basically, my idea, because I was invited here, starts some time ago, and 1 month ago it was like animation and game festival in Klaipėda Blonon, where I presented some idea how collective management could be implemented in maybe implemented in game industry. So basically, I will start. What about AVAKA? So AVAKA is established in 2008, and the first 3 years it was act like organizer of main Lithuanian film awards, Silver Crane, and as a collective management organization, or CMO as we call it, we act since 2011. And our main activity and main goal is, of course, collectively manage producers and authors' rights. What does it mean, collective management? I will tell you a little bit later. We have more than 850 members in Lithuania, audiovisual creators, I mean authors and producers, and also we are a member of worldwide alliance of audiovisual producers based in Geneva, Switzerland, called AGICOA. So basically, what does CMO is? Collective management is, creators of any kind of works. They can license their products or their works individually by making agreements or some kind of cooperation with work users, or they can come into a group or whatever collective body and organize it then. Association or whatever body issuing a license to work users collectively to collect and give the license for the users of the work. So basically, AVAKA is issuing a license to work users in different areas. We collect the royalties for our members, and we distribute these royalties several times per year for the usage of our members' work. This works in different type of creative works, in music, in drama, in photography, in wherever. In audiovisual area it works too. So as collective management organization, we have 3 main areas where we are acting. It's cable retransmission, where we can issue a license for all the cable retransmitters in Lithuania, which are around 40. So basically, that's our main income comes. Second part is the blank tape levy. Maybe you know, it is the system. Then you are allowed from the legal source. If you got the work from a legal source, you have possibility to make a legal copy from the legal source. And this system works in 26 countries in the European Union out of 27, and almost in 100 countries in the world. So it's not like just in Lithuania. And our the last goal, which we achieved only this year, we had started licensing hotel rooms. The TVs which stands in hotel room, they refused for 7 years to pay the royalties for our members. And after the decision of Supreme Court in Lithuania, we had finally the result that we started to collect the royalties for our members from the hotel rooms. So basically, as you understood already, we working with audiovisual works, and as we imagine what is audiovisual work, it's film, it's TV show, it's a TV series or music video or whatever. But basically, what is audiovisual work regarding Lithuanian law? So it has to have 4 main aspects or whatever. The one is it should be cinematographic work or created by a cinematographic means. But it's, from my perspective, it's not. It's too old. The definition is too old. Because now you can create the animation or whatever with a computer or other devices, so it's not should be like this, but it is still. It should be composed of connected images. It should be in some kind of motion. Third part, it should be with sound or without sound, and it should be captured or recorded in some kind of carrier or some kind of media. Basically, I think about my area of activities in audiovisual works. So now I can say that about the members who are representing. What are we representing right now? So it's authors and producers. We have 2 guilds in our organization. It's authors, so it's directors, scriptwriters, cameramen, designers or painters, cinema painters, and composers. And producers as producers or transferees of the rights. So this is the members of our association. But what the key point of my presentation and the idea why we just think about the game creators, the game, why it is not audiovisual work. So why it is not it's not possible to management the rights of game creators collectively. So basically that's the point of my presentation. Of course, game also, there's a lot of different types of the games, you know, and maybe not all the parts of authors are involved in the creation of a game, but as in audiovisual works, there's also not all the parts involved in the game. By the definition of the audiovisual work, a game also had a motion, has a recorded into some carrier, had a sound or not sound. So basically it's like audiovisual work with some interaction, I would say. So my point is, why don't we think about the source where we can, or the game creators could collect the royalties from the usage of the work. So basically, in the normal way, then you create a game. From my perspective, I'm not a professional in this field, but you sell it's business to consumer relationship. You sell the game to the consumer, customer or whatever player, and he uses it at home. But there's a lot of live streaming on the platforms like YouTube or Twitch or wherever, where a lot of viewers can see and explore or I don't know how to say, but feel the game, see the game, and there's millions of viewers of that audiovisual works. So basically, communication to the public is one of the rights which could be administered by a collective management organization. And why it's not still yet, I'm not sure. But as far as I have made a research. There is no such kind of activity in the world. So maybe it is not. I'm not the first man in this room who thinks about that, but I think about the possibility to think, to speak, to collaborate, or maybe to find some ways how we can help each other to grow and to collect the royalties. So basically, that's the questions which I wanted to raise with my presentation, and that's it. Thank you. If you have any question, I can answer.
Thank you, Darius. If no questions from the audience, then I would wish you to get the first gaming studio into your association during next year.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sure.
You are very focused on audiovisuals. What about mechanics, which are one of the more essential parts of game?
You mean mechanics? What?
Technical ones like gameplay development.
Yeah, I understood.
Objects, all this like coding, code that is it patentable? Could it be royalty or not?
Well, according to Lithuanian law, we had five, as I showed you, five parts of the authors. There's director, scriptwriter, and cameraman, etc. So basically, all the technicians, even in the film or in the TV show, they're not treated as authors, and there is no way to get them the royalties, because royalties are paid just to creative team, I would say. Yeah, sure.
I have a question regarding the market levy, because we are at the GameOn event, video games.
Yeah.
And how is this relevant to the modern media consumption, really, because I understand the concept, you may go with the copyright levy, it's of media carriers.
Yep.
If they are capable of storing any copyrightable works, then they are subject to the copyright levy, and that's how it is done. And I'm from Poland, and I know more or less, how the system works in Poland. It is rather inefficient, really. And there are like, 9 scapegoats, the biggest players, and they are being chased, by the CMOs, the Polish CMOs, but the rest is like, not bothered by them because it doesn't really much make sense. But what is my point, that actually I see this trend that actually the media consumption is changing, towards rather streaming. Yep. And that happens also with respect to the games as such, So my conclusion or my thesis would be that actually the copyright levies or the blank tape levies, this is the song of tomorrow, really. And this is, a lot of it is becoming, outdated, day by day. And I don't know. I would be curious to know your perspective and your position on it, because, for example, I could imagine that actually the turnover you are making on the money which you are get, from the copyright levies or the blank tape levies are decreasing rather than increasing, which also demonstrates that actually this is, simply the concept, and the system is not, up to date to the modern consumption of media, to the consumption of modern media.
Well, I would say that in Lithuania we had a Copyright Act which was changed in 2011. And by that time, we had a big breakthrough because we had implemented or included carriers, not only like CDs and DVDs, but also like HDD, planchettes, computers, and etc., etc. But from my perspective, it's also going down because a lot of users are not downloading or making copy into the carrier, but using the streaming services, and so on. So basically, if we will follow the technology, and of course, law always just follow the technology. It should be, I don't know, my idea was that we should speak about the clouds, like streaming servers or whatever, who should get also be involved in the system, because there's a lot of users who uses the works, but the principle of the blank tape levy is just that you can make a copy. So basically it's then you stream, you don't make a copy, you just use or whatever, see or hear the work of the creative work. So I don't know how it should be developed in the future, but anyways, it is a big support for the creative people, and it is like I would say, the compensation for the users of the work in a different field. Then they are not getting paid for the usage. But well, I don't have a clear answer. I just see that we are a little bit like old with Copyright Act, which started in 2011. So probably in the future it should be renewed or whatever, and included new areas of the usage of the work.